Manchester United's goalkeeper situation is complicated. Onana hasn't lived up to the billing. Bayindir had his big moment against Arsenal and didn't take it. And yet, out on loan, Radek Vitek is quietly turning heads at Bristol City. Now I don't want to crown him after a handful of games, but there's something there. And if he keeps going the way he started, he could come back next summer as genuine replacement for Bayindir, who, it's not convinced anyone he's United material. Vitek's only 20. He's 6'4". He has a big frame. He came from Sigma Alamaf into our academy back in 2020. He's been highly thought of since then. He was part of that FA Youth Cup winning side and always looked a calm, composed keeper. What you notice about him is that presence. He doesn't flap, he doesn't rush into bad decisions. Compare that to what we've been seeing at Old Trafford recently, and you can already see why some fans are starting to say, give this lad a proper chance. At Bristol City, he's made a really good start. His handling's been strong, his shot stopping sharp, and he's commanding when dealing with crosses, which is massive in the championship. He's even won man of the match in one of his first games. That tells you he's not just slotting in, he's actually standing out. And let's be honest, the championship isn't kind to keepers, it's physical, it's chaotic, and strikers will smash into you every time the ball comes near the box. But, and this is key, it's still early days. We're not saying he's the finished article. What matters is consistency and how he reacts when mistakes inevitably come. That's the growth we'll be watching over this loan spell. Meanwhile, at Old Trafford, it's been painful. Onana came in as the ball-playing savior, the keeper who transformed our build-up. Instead, we've had a season of clangers and excuses. His concentration's been shocking at times. Honestly, he talks a big game, but that hasn't backed it up nearly enough. We won at Neuer, we've had a pound shop Edison on his worst day. And then there's Bayindir. To be fair to him, his distribution against Arsenal was decent. That wasn't the issue, but the problem, the moment that defined his game, was the mistake that cost us. He wasn't aggressive enough at corners, didn't command his area, and this level you simply cannot hesitate. This was his big chance to prove himself as a reliable number 2, and instead, he left us with the same doubts we had before. For a 26-year-old meant to provide security, that's just not good enough. So when you see Vitek, 20 years old, already throwing himself into crosses and showing presence in the championship, you start to think maybe he's the one we should be grooming as a backup, not Bayindir. This is why I think Vitek's one to keep tabs on. He's not flashy, he's not hype, he's just a solid, promising young keeper learning his trade. If he comes back with 40+ senior games behind him, stronger, sharper, and with championship experience under his belt, then he's immediately a more exciting option than Bayindir has shown himself to be. Let's be blunt. Bayindir's had his chance and didn't take it. Vitek deserves it when he returns. So let's not pile pressure on him. Radek Vitek is still learning, but he's already impressed. He's already picked up a man of the match and the signs are good. This season will be about development, mistakes, and growth. But if he comes through that, then next summer United have a decision to make. Do we keep persevering with a backup who doesn't convince in Bayindir, or do we back our own talent? Someone who could genuinely push Onana and be ready to grow into a bigger role. And here's the kicker, Onana hasn't earned the kind of untouchable status that makes you say, don't even question him. If anything, his struggles mean we need someone breathing down his neck. Vitek could be that guy, so that's my take. Early days, but promising signs. Vitek could absolutely come back and replace Bayindir next season if his development keeps going this way. What do you reckon? Is Vitek the real deal for the future, or is it too soon to talk about him as United's backer? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if you're excited to see more of him, and subscribe for more proper United chat. See you in the next one.